Hi, I'm Ryan ABXY, and this is my review of The Batman. When I first heard they were making a Batman with Robert Pattinson, I wasn't super invested in it. A lot of people kind of got hung up on the name, and they probably have an image of him from Twilight in their head, and a lot of people don't take him seriously for that. He was in Harry Potter, and Remember Me, and High Life. And, when I saw The Lighthouse, I thought that was a work of art.
Fond of me lobster, ain't you?
Drunken enough, but Ginny fat.
I seen it. You're fond of me lobster. Say it. Say it. Say it.
I don't have to say nothing.
Damn
When
it!
I originally saw this in the theater, I was definitely impressed. The art style, the themes, everything, the action, it was all just a kind of a different take on Batman that we were used to seeing in the movies.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Police action.
He's with me, officer.
However, no one wanted to watch it, and it was a hard sell for my friends. In the meantime, I was really enjoying the soundtrack, and I listened to it often. It would often have just kind of cool notes, or just really heavy sounds that, we'll just take a listen. Early on in the movie, there's a few times where he comes out of the shadows, and in one of the first scenes, you can hear the boots on the ground, and it's just chilling when you know what's coming. Sounds in this movie are, in general, pretty good too. The first time we see the Batmobile, it has the engine starting, and the sound of it is just great. I also really like the cinematography in this, and some of the shots, especially after the Batmobile section, is pretty good. And something that caught my eye is, of course, the attention to detail. There's a scene where a character has a collar being put around his neck, and there's this blue and red lights blinking, and then you can see it in the car below, and they didn't need to put that in the shot. And even the part with Catwoman, when we first see her, there's a shot of her closet, and it's just, you can see her equipment and the cats, and it just that's the character. Now, Zoe Kravitz looks very slim in this, but she's also very athletic. And some of the fight scenes that she's in, it definitely has that kind of cat-like feeling to it, the way she moves around. And of course, the Batman does a lot of fighting too, and he punches hard. One thing that didn't punch hard for me, though, was the Blu-ray itself. Again, it's just a boring menu, but it does have the option to watch it in Portuguese, French, or Spanish. It does come with a second disc that has all the special features, and that one part's pretty well done. There's quite a bit on there. The crew for this movie went to great lengths to make sure that it looked realistic and practical. It had to be something that you would use in the real world. And it was interesting, one of the things that they focused on was the wingsuit, and how when Batman jumps off of a building, he soars down, and just the way they did that was pretty great. There's a feature that's an hour long, and part of it is they mentioned that they shoot a lot of the scenes with these big 8mm panels, kind of big screens, and that's where all the background comes from.
ILM and myself basically all had an opportunity to design this city. You know, for me, it was very simple. I needed something that would do what I needed to do for light. From James's perspective, he needed something that would fulfill his vision of this incredible city that we're filming in. Then ILM then needed to help marry those two ideas together.
Unfortunately, there's only 2 deleted scenes, but they're not too bad.
For me, what I wanted to do in trying to kind of launch a new Year 2 Gotham was to have it be as if all of these characters that we know in Gotham sort of already exist. And
another benefit to the special features is that I really forgot that Robert Pattinson is from London. And I'm so used to him being an American accent, hearing him in these was a little different.
There was something about doing it as a noir. I mean, even though Batman is always kind of a noir, but like it's never just fully committing to that world.
Now, I don't want to spoil the story, but I wanted to mention that the Riddler is pretty great. So great that I got this Funko Pop, and it's complete with the little duct tape. Another great thing about this is that Batman isn't perfect. He gets hurt, and he's not always right, and sometimes him and Gordon have a lot of trouble solving the riddles.
What? Riddler's latest. The cipher in the maze. It means a rat with wings, like a stool pigeon. A penguin's got wings too.
Last but not least, Colin Farrell as the Penguin. The last thing I saw him in was Dumbo, actually. And in this, they used a lot of makeup, and he looks unrecognizable as the Penguin.
Almost overcame him.
I'm Oz.
And it wasn't until that transformation happened that we saw Colin really inhabit the character that Matt wrote.
Now, this was a movie I did not have any trouble with giving 5 stars, and it was just great, even if it is 3 hours long. Oh, and pro tip, if you redeem the digital code on Movies Anywhere, you can see the movies and all the extras anywhere. There's a lot that could be said about this film, but I just wanted a quick review to go over the parts that really stood out to me. I really think you should check it out for yourself and draw your own judgments. See you later.